been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't down once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. I'm just hoping she don't feel cause what she do, I don't know what I'ma do. All that I heard that y'all was talking, it was comical. Pull up in your city for the evening, what you trying to do? Cause I'm open to it. I know that you missing, but you gon' get through it. I can help with it if you need that. Go and bring the beat back. I don't really listen.
Why would you leave?
Told me that she good, she don't need Jack now. I'm real proud of the steps you took just to get to the place that you at today. I couldn't tell you to you straight, I got an estimate. I wonder if I ought to go here with the pastor say. Now go ahead, get me out of here, I couldn't last today. I got the city talking about me like a passed away. Automatic is a habit, you should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Ooh, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience. Running up a check, trying to run an operation. Went broke in the check and put 100 out of savings in. I can tell now that you ain't talking about nothing. I'ma need something I can calm down from. I'm gonna pull it with the ball down one. 6 months in, I ain't once. Trying to tell me what you know about me. You don't know nothing, keep it real with me. She said she ain't trying to deal with me. Okay, cool, you can sell that seed. Ooh, this she felt intrigued. Trying to LMPD. Go and get yourself this thing. This she trying to link up.
We are pleased as always to be bringing you coverage of the National Football League on EA Sports. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in fireworks, pyrotechnics,
Get it.
This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Philadelphia Eagles.
Dang, this nigga really went 16-0.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
Man, the whole team fucking starved.
On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Allen gonna throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
On 3rd and long, it's Allen.
Good protection. That was good protection.
A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Good fucking
They show
protection.
run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down.
What was that X Factor doing? Oh, Devin Bush.
Now Leonard Fournette.
That's how we run for them
Get him
motherfuckers.
down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. If you start assessing what went wrong last week, Charles, and their loss, had nothing to do with the ground game. They ran it
Damn.
wrong.
And you
What
also
the
have to
fuck
say
you
to
got
yourself
over
as a team,
there?
don't go away from what worked.
Oh, he got it by
That's not the reason
speed.
the
Okay.
game was lost. Running the football over time, when you do it consistently, usually translates into wins.
And they're hoping to do it consistently here.
Everybody was strapped.
Falcons get there for the sack. Romeo Okwara able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. 14. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on 3rd. On play action, Allen. He'll find Paris Campbell. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. The Eagles send out their punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Where's the fumble?
Just a 35-yard punt.
He laid a whammy on that guy.
1st and 10 from deep in their own territory.
Ain't nothing to it but to do it.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Oh, Mr. Trevor himself.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's good.
I hope it ain't going to be all this running back out the backfield shit.
And that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high.
That's full.
Leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
It'll be a loss of 1.
Real gutsy.
4th down.
I didn't know he didn't get the first one the last time.
As he's on a punt for the first time this afternoon. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Crowder now to reach out. Now a hit and a loose football.
Bruh, I even don't.
Defenders giving
Damn.
chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
That's crazy. I tried to drop down. He still smacked my hand.
Now the try here for the point after. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
That's the score. Falcons 7, Eagles 0.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Eagles take over 1st and 10. Their own 25-yard line.
The fuck up. I can't believe that shit.
Eagles defense set to begin their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Oh, delay.
Expression 101. Win 1st down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on 1st down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating 1st downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen.
He was open.
He was looking for Jamison Crowder there. And now it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Throwing is Allen on 3rd. And he comes back with one complete. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 14 yards there and an Eagle 1st down. Now Allen again. Crowder's got it over the middle.
Good way to step up in the pocket.
At midfield. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
That's a nice catch there. Remember, he had the fumble earlier. No way he was giving up the ball in that situation. Secured it tight to his body and picks up the 1st down.
Okay, that was very smart of you. I applaud that.
From midfield, here's Allen.
Why did he pump it?
The Falcons get the sack. Down he goes.
You pump fake, you son of a.
That can be a gamble, but it
Yeah.
proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Throwing on second and long. Allen. Looking for Crowder, and it's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back now in Atlanta, second quarter action. The Falcons with the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10 as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10.
Try me.
Traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 21. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette.
Oh, that was touchdown. That should have been touchdown. Oh, man, don't want me to win. Damn.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run.
Ain't that
There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
From the 29, Allen. Catch made here by
They gonna get me for
Campbell.
holding. Oh, roughing the passer. I'll take it.
The yardage, but they hate to see him take that hit.
You're always trying to cool off a big-time guy throwing the ball, but you have to know when to back off, pull up, and not hit him. There's the penalty.
Here's Gurley now, out of the gun. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Now, that was an excellent run, and when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing...
That was back in the day.
And then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create...
I tried you. I did.
Tyrell Williams was the intended target, but now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
They'll try
Good
to
block.
move forward with Fournette, and he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I know the game's changed. A lot of people would say it's evolved. Look, I'm a little bit Neanderthal, okay? I love this. No exotic formations, no misdirection. Just line up and run the darn ball, pick up the first down. I love it.
Yes, touchdown, Philadelphia.
It was coming for me.
Tyrell Williams with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
You know, against people who do this.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown. So 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10.
Damn. Oh, they ain't about to get it.
9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. And he'll give it here to his running back. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
He only got balance, man.
He'll drop to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. He lets this one
You
fly
try
to
me.
the back of the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so. Jeff, remember, with young quarterbacks, It may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
Let's go, Dez.
A good one. Give him 19. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. And that's caught by the tight end.
Ooh, he could have got a molly-wop.
Taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Philadelphia.
On the run, it's Fournette.
Oh, Devin Bush.
Before, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
From the 44, Allen. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down.
Oh, I can see how that gets annoying. I don't even like doing shit like
In
that.
his first half on EA Sports. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
On 1st down, Allen. Dancing to his left. And he just gets
That's safety
throws it away. The wise move
Chilling.
like nobody open.
I
Now
was
2nd
scared.
down.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They run out of the shotgun with Gurley. And a short gain down to about the 33. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of
Blitz
it.
coming, blitz coming.
Play action. Now it's Allen. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he is going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. Creeping up on a minute to play in this 1st half. On play action, Allen on the move to his left. And he gets it inside the 10.
He tried to select this shit out my
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On 1st and goal, Gurley. Fighting for the end zone.
Oh my gosh.
Falcons grab it. And a big turnover.
They saving this
His
one.
guys will get the football back.
Partner, you know how often we hear about the red zone, right? From the 20-yard line going in, that's scoring zone, getting points on the board. A lot of teams call from the 10-yard line in the green zone. That's your money zone. Fumbles the ball inside the money zone. You have one job, take care of the ball. That didn't happen.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he's going to have a 1st down, but not sure it'll matter as the clock will continue to run. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the 2nd half of Week 17 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Flush to his right. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. That catch, by the way, number 940 in his career, so he's 60 away from a grand, but 940, that ties him with Art Monk.
And I think it's fitting that he tied Art Monk because of the way that he goes about his business, the way that he plays the game. Not a lot of flash, not a lot of...
He's got the lane, and there he goes. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year, and the Falcons have taken the lead. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. Now, that deserves a couple exclamation points. So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Well, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Allen off the play fake. Looking for Campbell downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now a handoff looking right. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 31. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And they will take over at the 29-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And an Eagle 1st down.
Now Allen. And they'll set up.
What the fuck was that?
He will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. So that one a disaster, a big loss there with 2nd down coming up.
Definitely a disaster.
Throwing now is Allen. He's airing it out for Williams.
I hit the wrong button.
Took a pretty good
Nigga was
shot
wide
as he tried to
open.
pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
We got it by speed, I see.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Allen. He's going to take another shot here.
Dang, I ain't even jumped.
Intercepted for the third time. Tre'Davious White with a pick, and the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. That is now 7 interceptions between last week and this week. 3 in this game, 4 a week ago.
And I saw the head coach write on his play sheet, make a little note. I hope he's writing such that bring in the guys that scout games for you with a different eye and watch it and see what's going on, and maybe they can pick up what the flaws are, and hopefully they can correct them.
Running game working, they'll stick with it on first down. And no room to maneuver there. Give them a yard up to the 47.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them, understood the play call, and stacked it up and stuffed the run.
Damn, roughing the passer.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. That's complete. It's Devin Duvernay. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking for the end zone. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. That time trying to find Gerald Everett, but it'll be 2nd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get hot.
Thank you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off down at the 10. And a good return here as he takes it up past the 30-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit.
Oh, that was a juke.
Adjustments he has to make, but here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Now left side, a completion was tight in.
Let's go, Dez. Run that shit, nigga.
35. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. Fournette, a 1st down carry.
Face mask, but it's holding.
As they finally bring him to the turf. And I'm not sure this is going to
So good.
So a decent game, but all for nothing.
Let them, they know we coming.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
After the penalty, it's Fournette.
Good way to double and pick up the other block. Good way.
Call it a gain of 4.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass. But in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They are all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right. It might go to them in this game.
I like that. MVU. Well done.
I had to throw it away.
And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one.
It wasn't looking too good for me.
And now it's third. Eagles on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 11. So the shotgun snap to Allen.
Ooh, good knockout.
Complete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
A 51-yard attempt.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. So an interesting call there to take.
Man, they got fumbled, bro.
Their hands were tied, but you know, 4th quarter, that field goal might not help them that much in the air.
Yeah, eventually they're going to need the touchdown. The thinking must have been they didn't feel confident about picking it up there, hoping maybe on defense they can get better field position, get a turnover, get a better play, and then they'll have a chance to attack the end zone.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside deal. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. And they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
What?
12 yards there as they move the chains. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Now a handoff here to his running back. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Looking deep for Julio. And on the left sideline, he caught it.
Man, they try to give him that bullshit. I ain't want to. They was going to call pass interference, but I already knew they didn't want to do me.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they stop him up short of the first down as they get him at about the 43. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Buying time to his left.
I'm about to say.
His running back, it's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
And they give this time to the tailback. And He's going to take this close to the first down markers. He stopped at the Eagles' 20-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 2 yards. That sets him up 1st and goal. Now, I'm assuming they're keeping this football on the ground, right?
I would think so because you're looking at the clock. That's in your favor. You look at the geography of the field, right? Where you are, that's in your favor as well. Keep it on the ground. Keep pounding. Run that clock down. You got everything working in your direction.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back.
Oh, they trying to give him yards.
Forward for about 3 yards. Now let's check on the call. So their move is to decline that so they don't get another 2nd down. It'll be 3rd.
So that has to tell us that they're pretty confident in their 3rd down defense, right?
Absolutely.
Whether it's a sub package or nickel package, whatever they want to run out there, they feel like they can defend here on 3rd down.
The holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. They'll drop to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Blankenship's kick is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. Well, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down here in a 1-score game. But the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their
Oh, that was touchdown. Good game, bro.
It's intercepted.
That was touchdown. Good game, bro.
Another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks...
That was touchdown.
They're trying to figure out what they can do to change it.
Yeah, one more second.
Never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
Can I get a fumble? Shit.
He's taken down. Kenneth Murray came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you hope is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So for the Falcons, they will indeed finish over 500 at 9-7. And that is maybe not exactly what they were hoping for, but a better than average season nonetheless. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, we'll have to see what happens as they're going to finish the year 10-6. And they'll get their shot at playoff football as they'll be on the road next week as a wild card.
Good.